Okay, today we're going to be making sourdough bread from our sourdough starter that we started about 5 days ago. To this jar we added 1 cup of flour to 1 cup of drinking water, or what do you call it? Filtered water, or just as long as it's not tap water, because tap water has a lot of chlorine in it, which will kind of stop the process or maybe slow down the process. So this is our wild yeast here, which is called a sourdough starter. We added to this bowl here, let's see if you can see that we have our little dough going here. We have 1 cup of the sourdough starter, and then we added it to the bowl, and then we put 3 cups of unbleached flour. We put a teaspoon and maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon, so a teaspoon and 1/4 of salt, and 1 cup of water. So that was 1 cup of starter, a sourdough starter, to 3 cups of flour, to a teaspoon and 1/4 of salt, to 1 cup of water, maybe 1 cup and 1/4 of water. We mix that up. This is a no knead bread here. So there's no need to bread. I started this about 9:30 this morning. It is now 6:30 this morning. When I started off, it was just a little ball here, and now it's pretty much doubled or tripled in size. Let's see, let me grab some flour. This is my baby here. This is my only little baby girl here, Jada. And she's going to be my helper today. We're going to flour our surface. Over here in the stove, I have a pot. I have a pot here. It's about 500 degrees. I think I have the oven set at. It's been in there for about 20-25 minutes. You want to make sure that you're that you have your pot hot. Okay, this is my first ever sourdough bread with my wild yeast. Okay, we can see that the gluten is active here. We have here, my son here think it's Sabbath time because I'm making bread. Okay, we're going to roll this out into the flour. Okay. Okay. Now here we are going to get it rolled out pretty nice. We're going to flip once and flip twice. Okay, Jada, you want to help?
Me too.
Okay, I need you to flip over this way and then that way. That's going to be the 4 time. Flip over. Okay, now flip over that way. Okay.
My turn.
I think that's good.
My turn.
I'm going to get a clean towel.
Mama, my turn.
Your turn? Okay, you're going to go next, Josh.
No, it's my turn. Where's my cookies?
You're on video.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Cooking right now? Like
Right now, this minute.
Am I on there right now?
And you're going to be on YouTube
I was
saying right now, right now.
So where my cookies at, Mom? No, not those cookies. The cookies I had already. You eat my cookies.
Okay, we have our hot pot here.
Stay with me. Whoa.
this. Try to get a little extra flour here. And we're gonna plop it into our pan. Now normally you're supposed to put a top over this, but I think the top that I have is the top that I have is has a plastic thing on it. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna try to improvise here, and I'm gonna put some foil over it. As soon as I find my foil. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, the whole thing here is that we want to create a kind of steam here inside. This pot is very hot, so we want to make sure that we don't burn ourselves. Okay, we are going to place this into the oven for about 20 minutes. Gonna set the timer for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes we're going to that's a little ginger piece. That's a little ginger piece. We're actually making a ginger soda. So my little mitt here had a ginger piece stuck to it. Next we are going to bake that for 20 minutes, and then we're going to take the top off, which would normally be a top, but today it is aluminum foil, and we're going to bake that for another 20 minutes after we take the top off. So we will come back later and let you know how that came out.